Hi folks, welcome to Jay's Trading Journal. So today I just wanted to break down this EURAUD trade, which was a profitable trade. So I took around 2% profit on this. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I identified this trade. So as you can see, I use multiple time frames. I like to use my monthly and weekly time frame for identifying the bias of where I think price is going. And also the daily as well. And I use these as well for finding my key levels to enter. The 4 hour as my entry time frame. So starting here, if I just look at the monthly very quickly for you, what you can see is obviously the monthly was bullish the previous month, but you can see it was coming into this kind of area here where there's a lot of resistance. Even along here, this is a strong level here, this is a very strong level in here, so it was coming into this area, it's rejected a little bit, nonetheless it is still bullish. Okay, when this happens, when the month was bullish like this, it's always going to have a retracement, even if it's going to continue, or not always, but mostly. The probability is like that, so open to, obviously initially probably looking for longs, but open to a short bias as well. So speaking of the bias, when we look at the weekly, we can see that the previous week was bearish. We had this big bearish candle here, see this big pin bar? So this was indication that price was actually going to have a retracement or continue down, but we got this, and then we got a big bearish candle here. Okay, so that's all looking great. Then what we've got here on the daily as well. So we can see that price is basically taking out this level here. And this is a pretty strong daily level. You can see how price reacted here. It took out this candle here and went made a new higher high. Okay. And price came down, taking that out on this candle here. So all good. Everything's looking like we've got potentially a bearish move. Okay, now on my entry time frame, which is most important, or one of the most important, we see that price has been up here, it's made a higher high, and then it's come down, made a lower low, and it's taken out all these levels here, which are pretty strong levels, which obviously are in line with your daily neckline that you can see here. Okay, so that there tells me that during this structure here, the buyers are in control, and then we've seen price come down, challenge this level, come back up, taking out these little swings here, and then we've seen price do this, bang, come down here, and that there for me is the sellers taking control. Okay, so when that happens, that's when I'm interested. Okay, I've got the confirmation of the weekly candle, and within that weekly candle we've got this structural damage. We've got some daily structural damage to the downside, so everything's basically looking pretty good. So I draw the fib from here to here, and I was looking to take the 618 entry. And if you look at the 618 entry, you can see on the daily chart here, if I just move, well, I'll move this so you can see, put that there. You can see here that this is this daily level here. Okay, and if you look left, it's also daily level in here, so it's fairly strong level there, and it's also at the opening closing prices here in the weekly candles. Okay, and then if you look here, it's at the closing price of the monthly. So there's some levels around here, so it just made sense. Okay, so I then set my pending order when price was here. Price came up, got me filled, and well, it's never looked back, to be honest. So I was in very little drawdown, and price came all the way down. I have now exited the trade fully. I think I exited probably around this candle, I think, as it was pulling back in, because this here was my next level. So you can see this is pretty strong level in the daily, and I figured price is likely to react here, and it might come back up, and we don't really know where it will go after that. It's also prices at this very strong key weekly level as well, so again price might revert back and we might have a bullish week. So this was a logical area to basically take my full profit out and just stay out of the trade. Now it might continue going down. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. I've taken my money out of the trade and that's it. So very happy with that. But that's the breakdown for EURAUD. So hopefully that's been useful for you. And thank you for watching.